we're talking about this last class with a legal book. There was a situation teaching us how to say no without saying no.
It was the business book, Marco.
The business book, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
Really?
was very interesting. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, very, very interesting.
Yeah, I think in coaching to
Yeah,
do that.
But this is my problem. I definitely have this problem without saying no, especially even when you don't want to, in any kind of situations in my.
When you're not able, when you can't, right? You
Yeah,
can't do that.
yeah. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you don't want to, but you are always there. We are always there trying to. Man, this is insane.
Soraya is everywhere. We have
Now,
Now I'm here. My computer finally starts.
All right, perfect. So yes, Soraya, we can have the activity again. We talked. It was. I think it's even better. Different techniques to say no, right? So it's like some sentences that we saw it. We can take a look at it again.
Yeah,
But
for example, for me, I'm just starting the company. It's harder to say no.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I had this problem when I arrived because we are already we still have a small team, but when I started, it was only me and one lawyer. We were two, so it was smaller, and yeah, there's a lot of things that I had to take to me to deal with, and nowadays, me and Andre, we were sharing the clients to follow. It's easier for you to it's better to have more contact, linear communication, aligned communication with the client. So when we were sharing, I was talking to you. I get this because I know this case. I get this because I know this case. I'll take this because I know this case. Oh, I know how to deal with this client. Oh, this client has a. When we finished the list, I was with around 40 tasks, and Andre had 10.
Yeah.
So I saw Andre. Sorry, man. We're gonna share it 50-50, and you will have to. If you have any question, you ask me.
Yeah,
I can't deal with this alone. Only me. So.
Yeah, it's a fair thing to do. And I want to ask Soraya, did you have any other presentations in English?
Yes, I made the training for the director, the Japanese guy.
You gave a training?
I gave a training.
In English?
Yes.
Wow.
Man, Soraya is a step ahead, man.
Yes. I think I felt comfortable because it's only him and me. So I think when I have more people, I feel not comfortable because since that people are evaluating you.
Yeah.
And this guy was he's in Brazil only. He's in Brazil only 3 months.
Is he Japanese?
Japanese.
Oh,
Soraya-san.
Yes. And it's hard to understand the questions.
Yeah.
But I think I couldn't understand. I couldn't answer too.
It was the presentation that you trained with me, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations.
He made some questions, but I think for him it's hard to understand because the process is complex.
Yeah. So you have the English and the process, right?
Yeah. But it's fine.
All right.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Wow.
Thank you.
And Marco is also now having a great opportunity. Probably at Inter, you're going to have to deal with a lot of English, right, Marco?
Yeah, maybe.
You already starting another company, Marco?
No, sorry. I had a very, very interesting interview last week.
Wow.
Yeah, they called me, they found me, and then I felt strange. It was strange because when she asked me making offer. So, I am Michele, I'm from Banco Inter. I have to make you an offer. I'll tell you the story about the bank. It's this and that, and we are offering this, and this, and oh, you are offering, you're making an offer. And then I told we talked a little bit about the job. I was afraid because of the compliance of the bank, because we work for the bank at the law firm. And then she told, oh, there's no problem. The manager evaluated your resume and asked me to follow with you. And then I was, oh man, it's my turn. It happened. It was last Thursday. I sent her a message. I told her that I'm coming to Belo Horizonte today. Oh, man, maybe she just a second.
Oh, maybe it's her.
Wow.
Whoa, this is happening.
It's a good positive energy we are making to him. You are sending to him.
Exactly. But with I don't know, with his face, it doesn't look like it's her.
He's very serious.
Oh
my
crazy.
God.
Yeah. That's nice, right? That's nice. So
I believe, Camilo, when we have really we really wanted something and work for it, the things happen. So I see this in Marco. Marco really want to change his life professionally.
He wants it so much. You can
It was not her.
It's not, we could see by your face.
Yeah. But she will answer, man. She will answer. I sent her a message yesterday. I told her, Soraya, that I was coming to Belo Horizonte. If she needed a presential meeting to have another. She proposed a conversation with the manager, and then I told her, oh, okay, it's gonna be very nice. I think it's important, and I'm going to Belo Horizonte next week. If you want to do it personally, there's no problem for me. It's gonna be amazing to meet you, tal. And then I sent her a message yesterday in the morning. Oh, Michele, how you doing? I'm here in Belo Horizonte. If you want to schedule for this week, I'm here at a total disposal. And she didn't answer yet. I don't know if she's checking the schedule or the agenda of the manager, but yeah, it's okay. I'm praying to have this answer, because it's going to be very nice for me. I was telling Camilo that not only the benefits, which are amazing, but it's going to be my redemption on my career. It's going to be the turning point for me. So as a lawyer, as a person, to have the opportunity to come back here in the first moment, to work here in Belo Horizonte physically. So lots of benefits.
It's not her in the phone?
No, it was not her.
Oh.
I was cheering for her.
But control your exciting.
Yeah.
because it's very common not to answer immediately, because maybe she's trying to schedule first to give you the complete answer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stay here until tomorrow. But I live for 2 hours far from here. You know where is Tiradentes, Soraya. So it's very near from Belo Horizonte. It's okay. If she asked me, oh, can you come back for a meeting tomorrow? Yes, I can. That's no problem. It's close. It's near.
The human resources inside processes are very long, right? So she can't give her
Exactly.
She have to deal with a lot of information to try to match the schedules, match the agendas. Sometimes it's complicated.
Exactly.
We feel excited, but I really understand what's going on, so it's okay.
Yeah, she has to match the manager's schedule, and it's not just a matter of calling. Probably she has to do something in the system, right? So she has to go.
Exactly. Yeah. But I told Camilo that when you have really inside the power of what you want, I think this make it happen. So I'm sure that the best is gonna happen for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I agree completely. You have to put your energy on that,
Yeah, yeah,
mentalizing that's gonna happen.
yeah,
I'm feeling. I felt great when she was describing for me the activities and how it's gonna work. The manager needs a senior lawyer to work alongside her. You have an intern and a junior lawyer with you for you to conduct. And then she was telling him, man, I do this. I know how to do this because I do this for 10 years. So it's not something new for me. I can deal with the situation. So
I think that one of the best attitudes to decrease the anxiety when you're having to this is knowing to have the attitude of enjoying the process, right?
yeah,
So
Yeah.
that's it. That's
for
it.
example, it happens with me all the time. Somebody comes to me and say, "Hey, I want to be your student." Okay, let's talk, and then the person disappears, right? Though I have two choices, right? I can be frustrated and resentful, or I don't know, like sad because that happened. But I can be like excited about that somebody came and it's happening. People are,
yeah. Positive thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm having all of this content. So Marco is meeting a lot of people. Even if he doesn't go to this bank now he has a person that he knows inside of the bank. Is all of these people are talking to him. All of this happening. Like the process of trying and having an interview is so exciting. It's new. It's like, and then you see it from another perspective, right? And
That's
yeah,
it.
that's true. Sometimes we a gente
we
tende,
tend we tend to
we tend,
we tend
we
to
intend, not intend,
no we tend
tendência.
yeah
We tend to have a bad thinking about this. For example, things doesn't happen for me, things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So,
What I'm doing wrong?
yeah, and
Why not me again? Yeah.
yeah, the best thing is, okay, I want this. I hope to, I'm project to happen this. I can imagine myself in this position, in this situation. But if it doesn't happen, it's not, maybe it's not to be in the best way for me. Think
Yeah.
it's gonna happen for best.
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
it's so good.
That's it.
It's so nice. I read a psychologist. He said that anxiety is basically excitement without proper breathing. What he meant by that is that when you get so anxious and you hold your breath. You don't, because you are so anxious about that. So you're releasing like all of this adrenaline and cortisol, and you're like. But if you just think is excitement, like I'm trying this and it is exciting, you're going with the flow. So it's a different attitude. You're like, this is a challenge and I have the courage, so it's the biology of courage, he said.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's different, it's similar, the feeling,
That's
but
true.
the attitude changes, right? So
Yeah.
it's,
That's it.
I have been trying this a long time, but I think I advance in this words that I just said to Marco, because my last experience, the two last experience to change the company, this has happened. So I think with this knowledge, I learned about this.
nice. Exactly.
Very
Nothing,
nice. Yeah.
nothing like going through the process, right?
Yeah. Let it flow, right?
We suffer,
Naturally.
but we learn.
Yeah, I'm suffering
Yeah.
for that because I still have a deadline. I have a deadline. Okay, it was programmed, but yeah, there's a deadline. I'm gonna quit. So you feel excited. It's gonna be smoother and best for me if I can make the transition without a gap, just changing.
Yeah.
But man, if the gap happens, okay, what can I do?
Yeah, you're gonna have to prepare yourself for the flood.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. So let's do it.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. So very nice speaking exercise, people. Let's I want to have this exercise we had last class, Marco, with Soraya. I think she's gonna love it. Let's do it again because it's very good. Remember, right? Avoiding, so learning, just saying no without saying no, right? So it's avoiding
Saying no
saying
without
the word,
saying no.
Yeah, you're gonna avoid using the word no in the sentence, right? So that's what we're going to try to do. So we had the listening activity, me and Marco. I will play again, okay? And you have to check the expressions they say, okay? These expressions over here, the ones they say in the audio, okay? Understood?
Yeah.
All right. So let's do it.
9.4. 1.
Oh, I'm glad I saw you before you left. Could you do the on-call shift this weekend?
I'd love to help, but I think I'm away visiting family. Any other weekend would have been okay. I'd love to help, but I think I'm away visiting family. Any other weekend would have been okay, but this one?
I love this one, huh? This is a very good one.
I'd love to help.
That's a good way of saying no.
I'd love to help, but I think I'm away.
Yeah. I'm thinking this in Portuguese too. to say that.
No, I would love to help, but it's very nice because you're not saying the word no, and you're saying that you would love to help because it's good for you. You would like it, but it's just because you don't have the time, because you are away doing something, right? Okay, so let's go with the next one.
2.
I know you're busy, but can I ask a favor? There's a customer with a complaint about the
Sorry, you know I'd normally help, but at the moment I am so busy. Can you ask someone else?
Okay.
Wow, that's great for me too.
Yeah, this is I think this is the main one, especially interrupting somebody, right?
Interrupting, because you stop the person, you avoid the person to explain the whole task. So she was going to explain the task and she interrupted, right?
But I don't know, to interrupt, I think is not good because, for example, in my area, they don't like this. They always say, wait, I'm finished, then you say.
Exactly. I think that she felt comfortable because probably it was a close colleague like that, but she interrupted.
Yeah, I think it's good to say this, but not interrupt. I would say, I think it's best is to wait, finish the whole thing, and then say, I normally help, but in this moment.
So let's repeat, guys. I would normally help, but
I would normally help, but
I'm normally help, but.
So I'd, right? So or I would.
I wouldn't. I would.
So it's very good because in this sentence, você sabe que eu geralmente, normalmente, right? So I would normally, right? So that's very nice. Let's go to the next one.
3.
I was wondering if you'd be interested in coming in on a consultancy basis to oversee a new project we have starting next month. I realize it's short notice, but a full-time member of staff has just handed in his notice.
Well, I never like to say no when it comes to work, but I'm afraid I don't have any spare time at present. Maybe try me again in a few months' time.
Oh,
wait! What is spare?
Spare is like a spare time if I have any time available. So I'm afraid I don't have any time free. So any spare time. So for example, we can say, I have a spare room in my house. You can use it to sleep. Okay. I have spare time. So it's like an extra available something.
Okay, right? Understand.
Okay. So, sorry, can you read this other one, this next one?
Can I get back? This one?
It was I think I'm afraid, this one.
I'm afraid I don't have any spare time.
Exactly. And she began
and she made the two sentences. First, she said, You know, I normally help, but I'm afraid I don't have any spare time.
She said in the beginning, she said, you know that I don't like to say no to things for work, right? But I'm afraid I don't have any spare time. Right? So
yeah.
Perfect. I think this technique is very good because first you're saying that you're not saying no with pleasure. You're not like, fuck you, you know. It's not like I don't care. It's just that I really don't like to say no. But right, it's very nice this approach. Okay, can you read the other ones, Marco? This one here.
I can't. Can I get back to you? Can I get back to you on that one later?
Yes. So can I get back to you on that one later? So, right, talk about this the other one later. This one here, Soraya.
Have you tried asking anyone else in the office?
Yeah, this is.
But I think when I say this, as I already said, people say,
yes, they can't help.
sorry,
either.
I don't have another person to help. Our structure is very tight, as you know. People have to have more than they should.
Yeah, I think this job is for you. That's why I'm asking you. Yeah.
Also this.
Yeah, this one is for you, man. It's
So that's
suits you perfectly.
They didn't use this one in the audio because it's not so powerful as the other ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think that's one of the reasons it doesn't create the same impact as the other ones. And the next one is very funny, right, Marco? Can you read for us the last one? Oh, he's talking.
Man, they are calling me for a meeting. Man, I can't come to Belo Horizonte, Soraya and Camilo. I realized that when I come here, they schedule 100 meetings to. Man.
Yeah.
I asked them 5 minutes, but
yeah.
Sorry, I have to go.
Yeah, no problem.
People are walking around and asking everybody.
Yeah, sure, man.
I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry.
This has happened.
Happens.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Recording the rest of the class, and I send it to you.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Marco.
Pray for me, Soraya.
Yeah, sure.
Finger crossed.
Trust in God, and trust in you.
Exactly. That's it. This is the way. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. See you tomorrow, right?
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. And sorry one more time.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
No problem.
All right. Pretty good, Soraya. So so what we're going to do now is an activity where we're going to say no to requests. Okay, Soraya. All right. So take a look.
It's good because I can training to do that in my real life.
Exactly. So you are practicing English and learning a very important skill, right?
Yeah.
All right. So take a look at number 3, Soraya. Read for us, please.
The first one.
Number 3, the exercise.
Work with a partner. Take turns to request and respond to situations 1 to 4.
Okay,
First,
so question 1, yeah.
Do you think you could have a look at the results from our customer survey and prepare a report for the team meeting on Monday?
Okay, so I am the one. I'm going to ask you that. Okay, and you have to use say no, avoiding using the word no, right? With some of the sentences, and you can add extra information if you want it. Okay.
Okay.
So,
okay. I'd love to help, but I think I can prepare the report for Monday because I'm involved in a diversity project and I have to decide things this week, so I won't have time to help you until Monday. Can we try another time?
Yeah, perfect. Ooh, very good.
But I know, Camille, it's hard to say this to a boss.
Yes, very hard. Very hard. Very, 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 very extremely hard.
Because they expect you say yes, always.
Exactly. And you also can promise like to do something like, I would love to help you right now, but I have like this very busy task. I could do it tomorrow. Is that okay? That's
Okay, yeah. I
yeah,
would
so
love. I
yeah.
think I'd love it's stronger because
Yes.
shows that you really want to help, but you can't.
Yeah, and it's a very good thing to express this, that it's momentary, right? And then you are available in the near future to do that task, right? I think that's one of the main things as well. So let's get to the next one. Okay, I will read to you. So Soraya, I'm supposed to be making a presentation at the investor relations meeting next Friday, but I really want to take a day's leave. Could you stand in for me? Could you make the presentation for me?
I'd normally help, but I'm afraid I don't have any spare time to help you.
Very good. That one was easier to say no because probably it wasn't a boss, probably a colleague or something like that would speak.
Yes,
like
it's very, very interesting, this exercise. It's goes direct to our daily situations.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. I tell you later.
Yeah, please. You have to translate to Portuguese though.
I have a meeting next week on Tuesday in a office with the business partner person, and she's gonna talk about this because she thinks that I have to do more than I'm doing. Not because I'm not doing, but something that is not part of my daily job. So I have no arms to do that. So I have to explain about this to her.
Exactly. So did you take notes? I love the expressions.
Yes. Everything's here.
So I'm gonna do it.
Here.
Yeah. You're gonna use it, right, Soraya?
Yes, I'm gonna use it.
It's
Because the interesting of these tips is you say positive first.
Exactly.
Because when you say no first, seems that you are rejecting to help. But when you say in a positive way first, I do love, I normally do it. It's change the meaning.
And it's like a sandwich, so you can be positive and then explain why not, and then positive again, and then positive again. So it's like, I would normally help, but right now I'm not available, but I can do it the day after tomorrow, right? So it's like positive, negative, positive, right?
Yeah, exactly, like a sandwich.
Yeah, like a sandwich.
Sandwich. Like Canada say, sandwich.
Sandwich.
The pronunciation of Canadian.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna ask you another one. Okay. Excuse me, Soraya. Could you stay late tonight and help me with the stock?
Have you tried asking anyone else in the office? I'm saying that because I would love to help, but I have a compromiso tonight. I can't stay later. Appointment tonight, so I can stay in the office later.
Perfect.
Until late.
Very nice. This exercise is more or less like a human resources practice.
Exactly. That's great exercise for me.
All right. So the last one. So, Soraya, you are just the person we need for helping out at the conference next week. Are you free?
You say exactly like my boss, showing that I'm the person. It's a good strategy.
Yeah, I know.
You
Okay,
know, I'm loved.
okay. I'm gonna do it again, but now just like the Japanese. Soraya-san, you know you are just the person we need for helping out at the conference next week. Are you free?
If in Japan, yes. Can I go there?
Perfect. Do you buy my tickets to Japan? I go.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I'd love to help, but I think I'm not available next week because I'm involved in a inclusion beginning process in Extrema City, so I'm not be available. Sorry.
available. And then you can. I think that the positive side is suggesting something. Even you can suggest to do it after. I think it's a good one, or to ask to another person, right? Suggest asking to
Yeah,
so
yeah.
example, but on in the end of the next week, I'm free again, and I could do it then. Is it okay if I do it next week? Right? That's a good way. Or have you tried asking to blah 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 blah, right? To Monica, right? So and then I really think it's a good one. It's a
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that's true.
All right, Soraya, that was
I
amazing.
was thinking about many situations that I have daily.
Yeah, I think that the words are good, and another practice that must be done is the emotions related to that, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's
My boss used to say to me, Soraya, be serenity and be careful with the way you say, not saying, but the way you say.
it changes everything.
Yeah, change everything.
There's everything. So, and
Yeah.
also your own, how can I say, the confidence I have when I'm saying no and it's legit. You know what I mean? For example, I know that it's something that I can't do and I'm doing my job, everything is fine. So I am very safe and confident about my the way I'm denying this job. So I'm feeling great. And then I pass this confidence in my speech.
Yeah, but the problem I think for me is to have this confidence because I'm too exigir.
I demand.
I demand a lot of myself, so I always think that I'm not good enough.
Yes, I know what you mean. Mean.
That's why it's hard to say no. That's why it's hard to not to understand the best way of my job. I always look for the bad parts.
But I think that's a very, very subtle art, because I think that people have to do that, what you're doing. They have to self-assess them, self-evaluate them all the time, right? But in doing so, we have to be careful not to repress or judge or being too hard on ourselves in the process. You know what I mean? So it's like, we can't just say, oh, I'm not gonna analyze what I'm doing. I'm not gonna say that I can be better, because if I do that, I feel bad. No, we have to do that, because how can I grow if I don't analyze the way that I am, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's
that's true.
I was having a discussion with another student. It's like, this is the thing about confidence, that we have to be very careful. A lot of people say, like, oh, let's say a breakup, right? Let's say you had a relationship and you have a breakup, and people usually say, oh, you should move on and never look back. Forget about completely. I say like, okay, take it easy. Maybe it's good. Yeah, we have to move on, but because if you keep looking back, you're going to feel bad about the situation. Okay, all right, it's okay. It's not good to feel bad, but
Part of the process.
I need to look back at what went wrong to analyze how I can be better. How can I be better if I don't look back and see, okay, I was bad at this, I did this wrong, you know. I can ask apology. I can say I'm sorry, you know. And to do that, I have to look back, right? So it's like, but don't look too much. You know, don't be there.
Yeah, don't be preso,
stuck
in this.
Exactly. So it's a very subtle art, right? You
Yeah,
have to do that balance,
yeah.
right?
It's like when someone lose someone, like someone die, and people say you have to go on. Okay, I have to go on, but it's hard to any person has their own time to move on. Maybe for someone it's fast than another.
Exactly. Especially if you have something to learn from what happened.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like maybe the past is not done with me. That's what I mean. You know, like maybe I have to look back to evaluate why that happened and what was my part at that, and what should I learn from that, right? So it's a different approach. So I think many people nowadays say, coaches and people say like, no, if you have a breakup, if you were rejected, if you lost your job, don't look back, move on to the next chapter. Okay, yes, I should move on, but right, why did this happen, right? Why, you know? So I think that's it's related to what we were saying, because it's necessary to do what you do, you know, to say like, I can be better, I can't, you know, like I can't have more workloads, right? But at the same time, not feeling bad when you have to say no.
Yes, exactly.
It's
very interesting, very interesting.
Yeah. So amazing talk, Soraya. Very
okay,
nice.
let me show you the book that I just fui presenteada, né?
I was given.
I was given this. Look there.
Oh, what the? Whoa! I need this.
Yeah.
Need this. Who is the author?
The author is Chris Kerr.
Oh yeah. So it's unconscious bias in English.
Yeah, unconscious bias. She's gonna make a speech for everybody in the company.
Wow.
This woman.
Wow. And did you start reading?
No, I just got this. Just received it.
Yeah,
this is amazing. Yeah.
I'm just reading about it right here and now. The goal is identifying the unconscious bias, right? And open your pathway to diversity and inclusion in companies.
Yeah, because we have a lot of unconscious crenças, values, beliefs.
This is what we talked about last class when it was you and me talked about how the best way to solve the inclusion problem, or let's say pressure among groups, is not dealing with the groups, but with the unconscious bias of each person.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Wow, I love that. Also,
learning.
Yeah, I love your mind, Soraya. You know that, right? That I love your mind.
Thank you. I love yours too.
So good.
That's why I don't want to lose the contact or the classes, because I love to enjoy your classes.
Oh, Soraya, and I love to have you as a student. You know that, right?
Thank
So
you.
good.
You
Oh, it's so
too.
good. All right, so let's just review the words. Let's review the words. So, how can I say exigir? Do you remember?
To demand.
Exactly, perfect. So when you have, for example, when you invited me to stay with you and Warley in your house, you can say that you have a room available.
Yes, it's
Or
still available for you.
Thank you. or you can say that you have. What is the
what I have?
Yeah, so for example, I have an available room or I have available time.
Spare.
So I have a spare room.
I have a spare room for you.
It's perfect.
When you come back to São Paulo, stay in my house.
Oh,
Although my house is far from the Paris.
But it's good. It's good to have a break from the crazy life.
Yes. Okay. Whatever you want.
All right. So there's an app called Spare Room in London.
Spare room.
It's like, for example, you find a room so you can stay for some days. It's like Airbnb. And they call
Yes.
Okay, a word that I saw with Marco before you arrive, it means gastos. Do you know how to say that?
Expenses.
Expenses.
Yeah, I heard a lot of this word.
Yes. Tender.
To tend.
Okay, and if you use a preposition after, it's tend to. Okay, so I always tend to say yes.
I always tend to say yes. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very interesting. This sentences, the power of the words, right? When we say that, right, we create the unconscious bias, right? Because I say, like, I always tend to say yes, so I'm reinforcing the belief system, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, and that's it. Those are the words.
Okay, I have 10 minutes to eat something because I have a meeting.
You never stop. Never stop.
Never stops.
All right.
Actually, I had a meeting 11:30 to 12 with my boss, and then I thought it's not gonna finish 12, but then she changed to now, so
great.
it's better because she changed. Because
Perfect.
maybe I could lose the classes.
Oh, thank God it should change it. All
yes,
right.
Yes. Thank you
And,
very much.
Yes. Okay, so tomorrow we have our class, okay? Tomorrow same
Yeah,
time.
okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye, Saraya. Have a great
Bye-bye. You
See you.
too. Bye-bye.